At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
2nd and 9.
17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
22 middle. Watson, 6. Ready.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Young.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here's 2nd and 7. In motion left, that's Reed. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
They'll run here with Pierce.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Hey, go Fury.
Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Chigakakwo, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion left comes Williams.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Watson with a give to Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Set.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Check pitch.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Check match. Hut, hut.
On second down, here's Pierce.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Third and short yardage, Young. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play.
And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 79 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football.
Oh, Young loses it, and the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Jameson Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Next to score, Packers 14, Steelers 10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Go ultra.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Young on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Green Jack.
From the red zone now, Young. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Young now. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Black ultra. 6. Mega. Ultra. Ultra. Steal. Chest steal. Strike. Strike. Stand.
Young will set to throw. Out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. The final shot before the break, Watson. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Ready,
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yellow, Lonnie. Hey, go steal. Ready.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Ready.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
A good run there off right tackle. In old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Watson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He's got this, complete to Williams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jameson Williams with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Packers 21, Steelers 13.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. Will go down as a gain of 6, and 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Got it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Drill 52. Spears, yellow. White. Yellow.
They'll send Reed in motion left.
Smack, red.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
On the set.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Seal, black. Yellow.
In
blue.
motion left, that's Reed.
Blue strike. Set, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shot.
Now Young going to move them around.
Hey, check mega. Set.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Smash. Hut.
Going for it with Pierce. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
After the interception, here's Watson. That pass caught. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A first down carry now for Miller. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Barney, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Miller going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Miller again, and he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down and left to throw.
Touchdown, Packers! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up. There he goes, left side. side, down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Fight 60. Ready, ready.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly they get to the line.
Black
A
shot.
gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Now here's Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Red, cycle. Claws red. Ready.
Young to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10.
Blue, go. Black Ultra. Ready?
To throw, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Young on 3rd down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Dallas Goedert from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensive?
He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now Watson going to change the look here. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And now an audible here into something else.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Kendre Miller with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Steelers 20.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first down.
Smash. Red. Set. Go.
Young to throw. That's complete to Pierce.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Blue striker. Set.
Here's Young. Pass complete. Goddard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Now Young.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
a mistake,
yeah,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and